95%, pretty decent odds, unless it's going against you. And that's exactly the case for fad diets. But why should this matter to you guys? Well, 42.4% of the US population is obese, making it the second leading cause of preventable death. So now that I have your attention, I am glad to say I have a solution for this. Something that's not miserable, it's enjoyable, and makes you happy. But who exactly am I to present this to you guys? Well, I have my own credentials. So I was kind of a pretty big kid. Most of you guys know me. I was 260 pounds. I was eating good. That's a lot of weight. And here's me, I think last year. And I did the same fad diets. I'd lose 10 pounds, gain them back, and it was just miserable. I never got anywhere. It was just a circle. And then I really got into fitness, and I've noticed one thing. All these Mr. Olympias and these bodybuilders, they stay lean all year round. I was curious, how do they do it? How are they so successful at it? What's the secret? Did some research, and turns out it's actually quite simple. And I'll get to that, but as of now, I am over 30 pounds down. This is me now, and I'm not miserable. I enjoy it, and I still got a long ways to go. I'm looking forward to it. So, what exactly are fad diets? You guys probably all know fad diets as your basic diets: keto, some vegan, Atkins, all that stuff. And all these diets have one thing in common: they limit a certain food group or certain foods. And the reason this isn't successful for people, and why 95% of people fail, is because you'll go 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks. Let's say, for example, for the Atkins, you cut out carbs, you cut out everything, bread, pizza, you name it. You guys know what carbs are. You cut them out, and you're doing 3 weeks, you're going good, and all of a sudden, your friends are having pizza. You see your family having a burger, and you start getting these cravings, and then you binge, and you eat that food. So that 5 pounds that you lost in those 2 weeks, you just gained them back. So now you're like, oh shoot, I gotta get back on track. So what happens? You do the same cycle over and over and over. This is called yo-yo dieting. Not only do you yo-yo diet, it can cause binge eating disorder, which whole nother topic, but it really messes you up. So what's the right way to diet then? Easy. You guys learned this all the way in freshman year, 4 years ago, when you guys were back in early high school. Thermodynamics. So what exactly does this mean? Well, our bodies adapted over generations and generations to be this perfect machine. We're in starvation mode. It'll make us survive as long as possible. But like you said, thermodynamics, you can't break that law. Your body needs a certain amount of energy to run. If it doesn't get that energy, it will burn it from fat or muscle or anything on you. But if you eat more, your body's going to store that. So that's for energy later on. So how does this play with dieting? Well, easy. Calories in, calories out. You eat more calories than you're supposed to, then your body burns, you're going to gain weight. You eat less, you're going to lose weight. You eat the same, you're going to maintain. So we'll go back to that first, but there's some common misconceptions about dieting that I think we need to get out of the way. And one of them is that people go to the extreme. They want to lose weight. They want to lose it fast too. So they'll cut out so many calories, like mentioned before. They'll start getting hungry. The hormone gremlin kicks in, and you can only fight gremlin so long. It's that feeling where you just feel like you're hangry and you just feel like you need to eat. You can go a day, 2 days of doing that, but in the end, you're going to binge and you're going to gain the weight back. It requires patience. Dieting and patience go hand in hand. Another thing is people try and take shortcuts. And what is that? Supplements. And man, there's some messed up supplements out there people take to lose weight. But what's funny about them is, like I said, your body's a perfect machine. So these fat loss supplements, they only work under one condition: if you're in a calorie deficit. If you eat more than your body burns and you take them, it won't do anything at all. And this can be seen in a chemical called DNP. And this is the most extreme case. People take this because they think they can eat whatever and they'll lose weight because they're taking this. So what is DNP? Well, it's using fertilizer and this picture, explosives. And that's not just like any picture of explosive, that's a DNP explosive. So people put this in their body to try and lose weight, and most of them are eating more than their body can burn regardless. So there's many explosions happening in your metabolism. And in the end, these people are eating more, so they end up dying and they gain more weight. Two cons right there. One outweighs the other. So another reason is, again, too extreme. If you don't enjoy it and you don't eat the foods you like or find substitutes from it, you're not going to hold to it. You're going to cheat. And that's the sad truth about it. So what exactly is the right way? Well, the phrase has been mentioned 1,000 times so far: calorie deficit. But this is just a phrase, you guys. What exactly does it mean? You know, it means you cut less calories, but how exactly? What is the process of doing this? And believe it or not, super easy. So first, you gotta find out your basal metabolic rate. This is how much calories your body burns doing nothing. If you woke up, stayed in bed all day, and went to bed, this is how much you need to function. What's nice? Super easy to find this out. So you can see one of these websites. You just Google calorie calculator, and this pops up. I filled in my information. I'm 18, 225 pounds, so on, so on. Gives me my basal metabolic rate, and then also gives you 3 types of calorie ranges. And the healthiest way is to only cut between 15 and 25% of your calories. This is insignificant, but over time, what is that like? Let's say in my case, it's about 800 calories. 800 calories 7 times a day, that's 5,000 calories, 5,600 calories. So I'm burning about a pound and a half of fat a week, which is the healthy recommended by doctors, anyways. So I'm taking it slow, and it's not miserable because it's only 800 calories a day. I can do that. And there's shortcuts around this. You're still gonna get hungry. Your body still gonna send you gremlin. And the way you fight this is by finding non-caloric dense food. So examples of this is like broccoli. Broccoli is 3 cups, is 93 calories, I believe. Cup of almonds, 843 calories. But no one really enjoys eating broccoli. At least a lot of people do, but if you're dieting and that's what you have to eat every day, you're gonna be miserable. So what are real life solutions to this? Well, let's look. A lot of people like pizza. Large Domino's pizza, 3,000 calories roughly. How about if you replace the crust, the cauliflower crust? Drops the calories down to 900. So now you can have the same size pizza for almost 1/3 the calories. It's just simple like that. Sodas, place them with diet. You don't like diet soda? Find electrolyte drinks where 0 calories. There's substitutes for this all over. And this kind of requires a little bit of thinking, but this diet really only works under one circumstance. And this kind of goes for everything in life. You have to find your why. Why are you doing this? Is it for health? Is it for family? Just you gotta find that out, and that's what's gonna keep you motivated, and that's what's gonna help you with this diet. So, just to recap it, everything. The reason fad diets don't work is because you're limiting food, you're hating the process, you binge, you come back, and you just yo-yo, you go on and on and on. Versus what you should do: find how much your body requires, cut your calories by 20%, and just enjoy. Find foods that you can substitute, foods that you enjoy. You can make French toast out of protein and almond milk instead of milk and sugar. Just stuff like that. And that's what helps you. And the biggest reason is enjoy it. Be happy. Like, man, live your life. Your life shouldn't be focused on your health. Get your diet in check and enjoy the rest of your life. It's the most important asset we have. Thank you.